At the First United Methodist Church in Titusville, Florida, the shelves are growing empty.
Well, we've been open, I think, about 15 minutes, and we've already served 12 families.
Dotty Everling and her husband are retired. They volunteer at the weekly food pantry.
Yes, our Social Security check, I take a portion and he takes a portion of him. Then we go shop and spend all that money on food, shampoo, whatever the homeless needs out here or people that needs food.
Dotty says more and more often those asking for food are working families, barely making ends meet.
Joined the Marine Corps in '08. I served 3.5 years and now I'm home.
We met Roland Fox outside the church. He says since he was discharged, he's been unable to find work.
You know, it's just crap. It's real rough because, you know, I have to go around and I have to, you know, beg people to let me clean their windows on their car, you know, to be able to make money to, you know, feed my kids and feed my old lady.
Drive around Titusville and you'll see dozens of boarded up businesses. There are no more than 2 tenants inside Miracle City Shopping Mall. Ever since the federal government pulled the plug in the space shuttle program, people have either moved away,
it's a little chemistry now, but it softens up,
or had to reinvent themselves.
I work harder here now than I ever did on the shuttle program.
Richard Price worked as a space shuttle engineer for more than 20 years. The program ended, so he and his wife took their retirement and bought a business selling medical uniforms.
And this is a big transition for me, too. This is, in 6 months, in the store, I'm not making anywhere near as much as I was on the shuttle program. So we've had to really make some cutbacks in the kind of things that we do.
In Florida, unemployment is hovering just under 10%. Republicans vying for the presidential primary in the Sunshine State lay most of the blame on Barack Obama. And then there's the housing crisis. In Lehigh Acres, Florida, 1 out of every 96 homes is in foreclosure, one of the highest rates in the nation.
Not the house only, I lost everything. Cars, everything.
This man moved his things into a rental property in Kissimmee. He had lost his home to a foreclosure. It's not uncommon to see subdivisions littered with abandoned homes. Neighbors said this one had been empty for 2 years.
Florida shares a lot of problems that many other states in the nation have right now, and I think that they're just on a larger scale.
Sean SNAITH is an economist at the University of Central Florida. He says the state's suffering may provide fertile ground for Republicans this fall.
There is, I think, some resentment to the Obama administration, or at least a sense that, you know, the sweeping rhetoric did not manifest itself into sweeping changes that made the economy better off.
With the housing and foreclosure crisis persisting, the candidates are making it a big issue on the campaign trail.
Florida is one of the 2 or 3 most hard-hit states on foreclosures.
Do you know 1/4 of all the foreclosures in America are in Florida?
Back in Titusville, the young former Marine told us his 3 priorities.
Get a job, get a house, and take care of my family, man.
3 worries many Floridians share and worries they may carry to the ballot box. John Mone, Associated Press, Titusville, Florida.